yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Zone Beats, boy.
Subscribe to Kiwi Box. That's the one. Yeah.
Kia ora team, it's official. On the 1st of June at Madison Square Garden in New York, Anthony Joshua will defend his 3 major titles and the IBO against Big Baby Jarrell Miller. Nothing surprising, it's pretty much what we were expecting, and yeah, I'm not unhappy about it. I mean, it's not the fight everybody wanted to see, but it's a decent fight anyway, and it's a debut in the States for Anthony Joshua, so hopefully we're going to get a decent undercard as well. I'm pretty sure Eddie Hearn will stack it pretty well to give Anthony Joshua the best possible numbers for a debut in the US. So we'll have a quick listen to Anthony Joshua announcing the fight. So here he is on his Twitter page.
Good morning, good afternoon and good evening to fight fans and sports fans from across the world. I hope you're all well. I just wanted to give you a quick update of what's happening in the current heavyweight division. I'm going to be travelling over to New York on June the 1st. I'm going to be defending my heavyweight championship titles at MSG, aka Madison Square Gardens, against the fighter named Jarrell Miller, aka Big Baby Miller. It's going to be live on DAZN, it's going to be live on Sky Sports. You know the current state of the heavyweight division right now is full of boxing politics, but you know how it goes. I just got to roll with the punches. You know, I would have loved to fight at Wembley Stadium and brought you guys the undisputed championship of the world, but I'm looking forward to the new challenges. 2019 asked for new challenges, and this is one of them that's presented itself. So if you want more information, head over to my YouTube channel as well. I've done a longer video, and yeah, my feet are firmly on the ground. I'm not looking too far ahead. I'm looking forward to the challenge. New York, we're coming for that W. Peace.
So as you can tell there, Anthony Joshua seems a little bit disappointed that he didn't get the fight he was after. That's the fight between himself and Deontay Wilder for undisputed. But like he said, he's got to roll with the punches, take what he can get. For me, this fight was always there since Jarrell Miller started working with Eddie Hearn, signed to DAZN, and it's the perfect situation for them to utilize a US debut. They put a lot of eggs in the basket to try and fight either Wilder or Fury, and none of that came off. They did try a last minute attempt to try and get Dillian Whyte, but decided that it would be a good time to go and make a US debut against Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Now, it's being rumoured that Anthony Joshua may even make his biggest career payday for one single fight in this US debut. That's yet to be determined, I guess, but they're talking around $25 million. Big Baby apparently is going to be pulling in about 7 million or something like that. But all speculation aside, the fight itself, I think it's a pretty damn decent fight. Jarrell Miller hasn't fought very top tier opponents, really. I mean, the best opponent he would have faced for me would probably be Mariusz Wach. You could argue that maybe Jarrell Miller at the time was closer to elite, but judging on the fights he's had in recent times, maybe he was never quite elite anyway. In fact, he was definitely not quite elite anyway. Johann Dorper is another fighter he's faced. He's rather decent as well, but not on the level of any top 10 fighter sort of thing. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Jarrell Miller has looked like he's got a concrete chin throughout his career to date, due to the fact that he hasn't really faced big punches. He is a volume puncher, and for a big guy, he's got an amazing gas tank. A lot of people say he's a juicer because he's got such a good gas tank and he's such a big guy. But I don't know, maybe it's just cheeseburger power. But he certainly throws a lot of punches, and it's something that Anthony Joshua hasn't faced yet. Somebody who seems to have a pretty decent chin and throws so many punches for so many rounds. So how the fight itself is gonna go is a guess. But if I was Anthony Joshua, I'd be trying to put a lot of power behind a jab, stick it and move. Don't throw a lot of right hands for the first 4 to 6 rounds of the fight. Try and get Big Baby to gas out, chasing him around for a while, and maybe try and pour it on in the second half of the fight. Possibly go for a stoppage, maybe even just dominate the second half of the fight and take it on points. But it's interesting. It's a new test for Joshua in a new country, and it's going to be interesting to see whether Madison Square Garden will sell out, being a debut for Joshua. It's in New York City, where Big Baby is from. He's from Brooklyn, but New York City itself, so we'll see. I think it'll probably still sell out, to be honest, and I think Eddie Hearn's going to stack that card to make sure that it does sell out. No undercard fights have been announced yet, so it will come in time, but that news is out there for now. There's a lot of people that don't like this fight for some particular reason. I think it's hardcore Wilder fans are saying things like, well, he can come to the States to fight Big Baby, but he can't come to the States to fight Deontay Wilder. Well, Anthony Joshua has said so in his little video there. He wants the undisputed fight in his home country, in a big ass stadium that holds, what, 90,000 people. Big difference to Madison Square Garden, which holds a hell of a lot less. So we will see. Now the fight will be on Sky Sports, like Anthony Joshua said, in the UK. I expect it'll probably still be pay-per-view, and it'll be on DAZN in the States. So any country where you can get DAZN, you only got to pay $9.95 for the whole month, and you get to see a whole month of boxing, including what would normally be a pay-per-view event. So get into it. Unfortunately, down here in New Zealand, we don't have DAZN. I expect it'll probably be pay-per-view down here. So if you don't have Sky, you could probably get it on Fan Pass. Otherwise, it'll be on Sky Arena. It won't be listed yet, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So let us know your thoughts about how you think the fight might go. Do you like the fight? And do you like the fact that it's in the States? Looking forward to some conversation. Don't forget to give me the thumbs up if you've enjoyed this update. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Big Boys Boxing, we out. See you.
La la, yeah, I ball. La la la, yeah, I ball. Zone Beats, boy.